Most of the time when you think of rodeos or bull riding events, you think about the bull riders as being the crazy ones, being the guys that are tough as nails. Well, they are. You have to be to get up on one of those big bulls. And let me tell you, as a former professional football player, I've had a lot of 280 to 300 pound offensive linemen come at me head on, but I can't even imagine what it would be like having a 2,000 pound bull made of pure muscle coming at me head on. Today our show's on the world's top extreme bullfighters, and they make their living by taking on big 2,000 pound bulls. So let's meet our extreme bullfighters.
My name's Wacey Munsell from Ulysses, Kansas, and I'm a professional bullfighter.
Hi, I'm Andy Burelle, live in Wilson, Oklahoma, and I fight bulls.
Hi, I'm Jesse Byrne, professional bullfighter. I'm from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, Canada.
Hi, my name is Tuckness. I live in Wacey, Wyoming, and I'm a bullfighter.
Curtis Smyth from Kennedy, Saskatchewan, Canada, 21 years old.
How long have you been fighting bulls for?
I've been doing this, since the time I could walk, but I really didn't start fighting bulls until I was about 13.
I'm 20 years old, and I started fighting bulls when I was like 15, 16. I started fighting bulls full time.
I've been started doing it when I was about 11, 12 years old. Just kind of starting out as practice pins and just kind of progressing up from there.
4 years now.
How'd you get into fighting bulls?
Just went out to college. Always lived on a ranch, always worked with cattle. Just was a good athlete in high school and stuff. Figured it'd be up my alley. First night I tried it, got run over bad, and been hooked on it ever since.
I grew up around rodeo. My dad was a bullfighter, and just traveled around to rodeos watching him do his job, and always liked it and decided to give it a try and just never really looked back.
Well, my family's always been around rodeo. My granddad fought bulls, my dad fought bulls, my uncle fought bulls. They all rode bulls prior, and I started riding bulls. And I always helped with sheep riding and stuff, but I had an opportunity to go to Rex Dunn School in my 8th grade year and really enjoyed it, and I've quit riding bulls and just started fighting bulls now.
Started riding bulls quite a few years back and kind of transitioned over. Just wanted to help out one night and was at a practice pen and jumped out there and just kind of happened to be quick and handy. And all of a sudden got tired, so I started working more and more and quit riding as much and turned into a career.
What do you like the most about bullfighting?
Adrenaline rush and controlling over an animal. It's hard enough to explain that, but for them few that do it, it's a good feeling.
The reason I like bullfighting is just, especially that freestyle bullfighting. When you call for that gate, you could have the biggest problem happen in your life, and nothing else matters. It's just you and that bull. You can hear that crowd in the background, but you sure can't hear anything else other than watching how that bull comes at you. And he doesn't know your problems, and you don't know his, and he don't speak your language, and you don't speak his, but he's for sure going to be right there when you want him. So just game on. He's going to play. You just got to play with him.
Just having him come towards the camera's enough for me. He's 3 times the size of any lineman I ever won against. Dangerous sport? Watch this and you tell me. Have you ever been hurt?
A bunch.
Yeah, I've had a few injuries.
Second bullfight I ever entered, I separated the muscle away from my hip and broke a tailbone.
I got 2 plates in my face,
Knocked out my shoulders 3 times.
Knocked my hip out of place and
and metal screener in my eye, and separated my shoulder.
Knocked out a time or 2.
dislocated my ankle and dislocated my kneecap.
Bruised up a few ribs in the back, knee and some ankle problems.
Fractured my tibia.
Typical bumps and bruises.
A few fingers and toes, and
Broke my back, and I can't remember what else.
a little bit of knee problems, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of bumps and bruises, and broke some bones and that. But other than that, it's worth it.